So the other day I'm talking to my friend, right? We're playing a game of Valorant, a good old game of Valorant. We're having a good time. And we get in a situation where it is a 4v1. It's a 4v1, right? No chance of us losing that at all. And me and my buddy Lucas, you guys know Lucas. We've played with Lucas a little bit before. We start saying this round is losable. It's losable. Play it together, play it correctly, play it smart. And he starts laughing at us because he says, I don't think this round is losable. It's 4v1. What are the odds of us losing a 4v1? I just wanted to make a video talking about how these things happen, and you need to play your situations very smart. If you're in a 4v1, don't underestimate your opponent. It happens a lot more at the higher levels that you get because players who are higher ranked are able to capitalize a little bit more on an enemy's mistakes. But it happens in pro play and it happens in matchmaking. And if you're in a 4v1, you shouldn't get over eager. You shouldn't be rushing in for the kill, looking for these situations. I have a couple of rounds here today. You guys have known I've been breaking down these first strike games. I wanted to showcase 2 rounds from GenG, both in 2 different games where I thought they played phenomenally and they actually clutched out situations that you really wouldn't expect. So we're going to go into this. If you guys enjoy this content, by the way, be sure to subscribe to the channel down below. It really does help me out. And also feel free to check us out on Twitch where we stream pretty frequently. You guys can check us there. But anyway, yeah, getting to the game. This first game is going to be coming in from GenG. It's going to be a play from Mkael. They're playing against Complexity here. Complexity, phenomenal team. They're very good. They actually are going to end up winning this series, and we'll actually break down some of the plays later in the day from these games. This game, particularly this Ascent one, was a really good game. It was really fun to watch, so I love to do that. But this is going to be coming in. Notice how it's going to be a 5v5 right here, and they're going to take the site. And GenG is going to make the questionable decision to push into Heaven right here, and they're all pretty much going to get taken out. And now it's going to be left up to Mkael here on site. Picks up 1, picks up 2, picks up a 3rd one right here. And can he get the 4th one off the back of that momentum? Of course he's getting the 4th one right there. No way he misses out on this. I wanted to break down specifically. It happens very quick, but I wanted to go into just the way that he plays this right here. And how he ends up clutching this out. It's very not favorable, obviously. He's in a 1v4. What are the odds that he ends up clutching this out? When you have a pro player, it's possible. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to slow it down to 0.5 speed just because it does happen really quickly. It's not like he does any crazy like utility usage or anything like that, but it's just his positioning really that I think is really great. See the Omen kill? He picks up the Omen kill. Not even really a headshot on the Omen either. It's not like he did anything crazy to kill this Omen, but the next 3 shots are going to be crazy. Lands the headshot onto the Sova. That was a good flick. And notice how he's going to use this wall to isolate himself from the jet that he knows is there. He knows the jet was a main. He's going to use the wall to isolate himself. And in case the Reyna has dropped, because he probably suspects the Reyna has already dropped at this point. But no, here comes the Reyna down here. Notices her accuracy is not going to be perfect right as she's landing. So he's actually going to land this headshot right away. Gets the kill onto the Reyna. Again, using the wall to isolate as he reloads. Going to hug it. And then gets the kill onto the jet who has been lit at this point. This was really well played. We talk a lot about isolating encounters when we do our guides and stuff, and I think this is a really good example. I think he isolated his encounters very well for this fight. This is how you have to do it if you're in a 1v4. You can't take them all on at the same time, but when you're able to make it 4 1v1s rather than 1 1v4, you're able to come out ahead. I think this was an excellent play. The next play we're going to be focusing on is going to be coming from player 1, who, oh my god, in this game versus T1, player 1 was having a hell of a game. He was popping off. He had multiple rounds where he basically stood his ground and was able to come out ahead. So this round is going to be played over here on Ascent. Same position that we were just watching Mkael. Notice the utility that he uses. He places it on in hell there just to block himself off. Has a cage and a tripwire. And he's going to get kind of spotted out a little bit here by a Sova drone that's going to be used here from T1. This Sova drone is going to come in. He tries to strafe around it. When he hears the drone coming in, he tries to exit through the cage, but he's actually going to run directly into this drone. And I would expect they know exactly where he is at this point. Notice their plan here from T1 is that they're actually going to send the jet and Sova here to the right. So Jet's going to go straight to the bomb. And just player 1's just going to feel like he wants to clutch this out. Uses the ultimate. Really smart ultimate, actually. I really like this. And he's able to clutch this out. Once again, happened very quickly, so we're going to have to slow this one down here. Notice how he's playing around this cage. Does try to dodge the Sova drone. This could be incredibly beneficial to him if he actually does get this dodge off. I've seen a lot of really cool plays where they do get it off. Unfortunately, he's just going to run directly into it. That'll spot him out. They know this. Skadoodle's going to make the decision to run towards the bomb here. And you'll notice Dazed is going to jump down with him. This is a good peek. What I would have loved to see from T1 is I feel like they felt like they were strapped for time and they were in a 3v1. They got a little bit over aggressive or a little bit not jealous. What's the term I'm looking for? A little greedy. And Skadoodle, if they just turn here and they 2v1 him, the odds of him actually coming out ahead here are pretty low. It does sound like they have the time for the defuse, so I don't actually know why they made the decision to do this. But and the Cypher sitting up here in heaven still has a drop down. Now he's going to drop, but not quite at the exact same time. This is, again, letting him isolate his encounters for as much as he can. He's going to pick up the kill onto Daze, then he picks up the kill onto Brax, and from this point on, it's going to be a 1v1. Now, what I really liked about this ultimate, this is what I was commenting, is Jet's actually diffusing in her smoke, and if he doesn't ult, he's just kind of spraying into a smoke, hoping that he hits the Jet. But when he uses this ultimate, it's going to do two things. If she sticks the bomb, it's going to alert him of her position, and he's going to be able to pick up the kill very easily. If she doesn't stick the plant, then it alerts him she didn't stick the plant, and she's going to be pulled off onto generator, gets revealed as she's jumping into the air. This is a good call from Skadoodle too. I actually like the jump up with the classic before he gets revealed, because once he gets revealed, this round is probably over. But because he goes for the jump up before the reveal comes out, it does give him the chance. He, I guess, assumed that player one was going to be further down here, but what ends up happening, player one picks up the pick, and that's going to be a really good clutch from player one there, finishing out the round. I love watching both of these teams. I'm a little bit of a GenG fanboy, but I'm also kind of a fanboy of T1. So honestly, in NA, I really do enjoy watching all of the teams. It's fun to not have a vested interest in one team specifically, and just to kind of root for them all. You're rooting for good games. You're rooting for cool plays, and that's something I was realizing when you watch people who are diehard fans, and they get so stressed out during these games. And I am just watching them and just hoping that I see cool shit happen. So I really do enjoy this. If you guys enjoy these types of videos, be sure to subscribe to the channel down below. We upload stuff like this all the time, pretty much every day. Other than that, you're welcome to check us out on Twitch or join the Discord, where we have so many awesome people. Sometimes we run customs in there as well. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.